Economic inequality and income deprivation is intensifying in the 21st century. These two trends are interconnected, and this is a cause for concern. More than 75% of the global workforce is on temporary contracts or no contracts, while the richest 1% owns half the world's wealth. Rapid growth of an insecure population is threatening our very social order. In a dismal situation like this, basic income is seen by many as a remedy and a way forward.
A basic income is an income for the basic needs.
It is a sort of basis on which you can stand and which enables you both to say no to certain things, but also to say yes to certain things.
It's much more good to give it free as a basic, unconditional for everybody.
Basic Income European Network was established by a group of researchers at the first Congress in Belgium in 1986. From then on, an international congress was organized every alternate year. As the idea began to expand to other countries, in 2004, the group renamed itself as the Basic Income Earth Network. With the number of basic income ambassadors growing in several countries, the movement is becoming truly global.
It has actually revolutionized the way we look at work, wages, and welfare. The 3 W's. Unconditional basic income does not fall into the category of welfare, and it should not. It is the fundamental right of every human being to live with dignity, self-respect, and self-esteem.
The public debate in Romania around universal basic income is very limited right now. I think the most important thing now would be to start this conversation by involving as many stakeholders as possible, but also by taking into account the specific local context. Our communist past has led many people to be rather skeptical or reserved towards ideas that might come under a socialist label.
Norway needs this new vision for the future, but we are in a new context, the world has changed, so we need a new utopia to reach for.
We believe that basic income is the bright future of humanity, which is being formed today.
We need a basic income. People are struggling to earn a living, and the basic income can be a solution to so many economic problems that people are facing here.
It's a tool to empower creativity and encourage the free spirit. Welcome the whole world to join us.
Basic income, it's all about dignity, freedom, and liberty.
In June 2016, in response to a popular initiative mobilized by 3 basic income organizations, Switzerland held a referendum on basic income. The campaigners brought a truckload of 8,000,001 coins, representing the population, and emptied it in front of the Federal Palace in Bern. The spectacle gave a big boost to the basic income movement, not just in Switzerland, but across the world.
The best argument or the best question to ask is not why we should have it, but why we don't have it.
Give people a greater choice and give people a sense of being in control of their lives. It's very important.
It's not a safety net in which you fall if you have no other source of income. If you fall into poverty, it's something on which you can stand and on which you can build your life.
Basic income is a very powerful idea, and what's truly radical is the unconditionality. But the discussion on this is highly polarized. It's because some people find the whole idea of unconditionality morally and politically objectionable. What we need is a more informed, a more nuanced discussion on this.
There is still a large group of people, though, who think a basic income would take away the incentive to work. We should make people more aware of the evidence that is already there and shows that the effect of direct cash transfers is that people become very active but choose activities that they find important.
Because I am armed with a pilot study and I am armed with scientific evidence that it actually works. To a moral objection, My scientific evidence is not an answer. So to a moral objection, my response should be a moral argument.
Policymakers have to open up old questions and come forward with 21st century answers to 21st century problems.
Unconditional basic income is one piece of the puzzle to build a truly free and democratic society. There is no freedom while you're forcing people to live in poverty.
A matter of social justice in the end. And that's most important.
Between 2011 and 13, a pilot study was conducted in India which gave a basic income to 6,000 individuals. The study has shown that basic income can be transformative and emancipatory. People made better choices to improve their lives. They ate more diversified food. Children went to better schools. Farmers moved away from exploitative forms of borrowing to more benign sources. Women started small businesses and acquired productive assets. The study proves that people know what they need and that we need to trust them.
When we were doing the pilot study, everyone said that basic income will make people lazy. They will stop working. They'll drink it away. But the results of our study have shattered all these myths and prejudices. Basic income recipients have made very productive use of their money. Families started eating better. Children went to school regularly, small farmers began cultivating their land that was lying fallow, and old people with chronic illnesses began taking medicines regularly. I think basic income is a necessary tool to eradicate poverty.
The 19th Beyond Congress is going to take place in India, in Hyderabad, and we are very proud to host the Congress. We welcome all of you. Please come to Hyderabad Beyond Congress.